Hello everyone, and I'll here, Sherlock Holmes The Awakened for PC. So the game is developed by Frogwares and published by Frogwares. So this is like a remake or something like that from a game that was for like 2008 or something like that, if I'm not mistaken. I played the demo. It was chapter 3 on the demo, and it was pretty cool. Of course, you need to investigation, detective, investigation, puzzles, things like that. If you don't like, probably this won't be a game for you. So yeah, the game came out today for the PC, consoles, GOG, I think Epic. So yeah, let us start here. I like this type of games, like detective games, things like that. They are always interesting. And Sherlock is always a cool. How I can say, I'm not gonna say in terms of games. I'm talking about, you know, Sherlock. The investigations that he does and things like that. The story around Sherlock Holmes. They are always interesting. Okay, chapter 1. I know the dam was chapter 3. It was on that asylum or something like that. That had that cool doll.
Dr. Watson, would you kindly close the door behind you so that we can limit the price of your carelessness to merely hours of work rather than days?
My apologies, Mr. Holmes. I found myself rather taken aback. I saw tidier houses in war-torn Afghanistan. Are those my surgical needles?
I ran out of tacks and the matter required immediate attention.
Was that my supper?
Plainly not, for I was the one who ate it.
I set it aside for this evening.
And for that I am grateful.
Is that my bed?
Watson, since you've proven yourself a master of observation, might I ask you to apply your skills to a more pertinent question? Namely, the whereabouts of today's newspapers. They are the key to everything. The newsboy is usually reliable.
Medically speaking, I often find that the key to everything is good sleep. In a bed. Your papers are here, on the table.
Let us see what the postman brought today.
Welcome to the game. Use WSD to move. Okay. Interesting.
This mess is getting out of hand. What will the landlady think?
By the way, the game moves from Real Engine 4. Not 5, it's only 4 that use. So yeah, it has those stutters. I already saw some people say that it has the Unreal Engine stutter, so the typical.
Your order from Barnes' bookshop has arrived, Doctor.
Barnes insists on delivering the books to our door, even though we could easily walk to his shop. That's good service.
Another letter from Werner. I never reply, but they keep coming.
Okay, explain how this works. I remember from the demo how this works.
I don't see the strand. Where is it?
Pardon me?
I am on the precipice of uncovering a pattern of crime across London spanning many months and involving many men. The missing paper cannot be a coincidence.
That's preposterous.
My dear fellow, life is infinitely stranger than anything which the mind of man can invent.
Well, life used your newspaper to wipe its posterior, so after that unpleasant discovery this morning, I disposed of it. But in lieu of the strand, perhaps I can deliver you something equally tantalizing. I have just returned from a patient of mine, Captain Stemwick, who...
No, that will not do. Grab your coat, Dr. Watson. Let us hope nobody has collected the dustbin.
Alright. Where the fuck do I go? The strand is missing. I remember playing a Sherlock Holmes. Probably it wasn't like from this, but I remember playing a Sherlock Holmes that was with a different character, not this one. Of course, probably it was old.
Don't look at me. If you want the newspaper, you'll have to get your hands dirty.
Let's go, Watson. It's raining today. Why not dress in something more appropriate for the weather? Open the casebook, see, navigate to the wardrobe tab with tab and put on a hat. A hat? Okay. There we go. I put a hat. How the hell the hat's gonna protect from the rain? Explain me that.
If you come across one of my drafts, please leave it in the bin.
If you come with my, one of my drafts.
If I'm honest, part of me will enjoy watching you rifle through rubbish. Seems only fair after what you did to our flat.
Do we have a map? Yeah. So I need to go over here. Space alt fast travel. Oh, you can do like that? Oh shit.
If I'm honest, part of me will enjoy watching you rifle through rubbish. Seems only fair after what you did to our flat.
How do you enter? There must be a way to enter, right? Can't climb that. Yeah, it shows that it's that part. You can come on in here, but you cannot do anything. Oh, this is the other side. Huh?
If I'm honest, part of me will enjoy watching you rifle through rubbish. Seems only fair after what you did to our flat.
No, this is not it. It's supposed of it entering before entering the building because the page was all in the dustbin. Oh no.
If I'm honest, part of me will enjoy watching you rifle through rubbish. Seems only fair after what you did to our
Oh my god, what a bug.
flat.
There we go.
A cactus spine. If it gets in your skin, it's awfully tricky to remove, and when laced with poison, the perfect assassination tool.
Is that not it? Oh.
You were mistaken, Dr. Watson. The paper was indeed dirtied, but not how you implied. It's potting soil. See, Watson? The conspiracy is real. Someone tried to poison me.
Poison? You? That's madness.
All left shift to run.
Get the Strand. Get your copy of the Strand here. Sorry, Mr. Holmes. I just
Alright,
saw
found the
last paper.
bug.
Blast. Then why are you still here?
Boss pays by the hour. No sense in returning early.
Any breaking news today?
The dog accident. It's the talk of the town.
Yes. Besides the tripe on the front page, anything about burglaries?
I'm not sure, sir.
You're a bright child. I presume you see everything that goes on around here?
Nothing gets past me, mister.
Then tell me, did you notice anyone suspicious at my door this morning?
Like the man with your newspaper?
Precisely. What do you know?
I know the value of a shilling.
Dr. Watson,
Sure, now I can take the day off.
Tell me about the man.
can you describe the man you saw?
He was carrying a lot of books. Up to his chin they were.
Okay.
Never heard of a well-read assassin.
Looks can deceive. Hence the appeal of disguises. Did you see what he was up to?
Nah, not really. I saw him approaching your house, but I had a customer. Then there's a loud bang. I ducked down. Not 'cause I was scared, 'cause I wasn't. I had to protect the merchandise, and all I could see was him kneeling at your door.
Which way did he go?
Not sure. I was distracted by customers. Sorry.
All right. You earned your shilling. That'll be all.
Thanks, Mr. Holmes. Maybe I could be your eyes and ears, if you have more shillings.
You got a new question in your Mind Palace. Open the casebook you see, then navigate to Mind Palace inside, select the relevant
Get the
piece.
strand!
So here, we ruined the strand. There we go. Barnes, the local bookseller. Okay, the newspaper said suspicious man was carrying a stack of books, and this morning, Mr. Barnes, the local bookseller, delivered a novel for Dr. Watson. A cactus pine from assassinating a load bank. A visit Barnes is in order. Alright, we have to go for Dr.
Come now,
Copy of
Mr.
the
Holmes.
strand
Murder? Yes, Barnes has his quirks, but he also has his scruples.
Not every pawn knows it's part of a game.
Get the strand! Get your copy of the strand here!
Okay, so where the fuck is the book stand? Yeah, that doesn't show, right? This only shows these. And, okay. That's the pawn shop. Oh, there we go. Barnes Bookshop. You are not it, this farm fresh.
Is this familiar to you?
Sorry, sir, I can't help you.
Oh, there we go. Here. Okay, let me remove that. To not bother.
Do you even have enemies that would want to kill you? Okay, perhaps from Cordona.
Is this Barnes? Observe. Backed under eyes, the effects of overwork. True, true, true. Ink, newspaper ink. Kneeling, leans heavily on his right leg, sore left leg. High heels, want to look taller. Huh. No, workaholic. Mr. Barnes developed a limp and has large bags as a result of all. He's not very calm and tries to appear taller by wearing high heels. It seems unlikely. It has to
Mr.
be
Barnes? A word.
workaholic, not blackmail it.
Oh, for goodness sake.
It has to be, right?
Who goes there?
Sherlock Holmes. Now will you please...
Mr. Holmes. Golly, I did not see you come in.
Would you care to answer some questions for me?
Well, I wish I could, but I am deep in the weeds with work. How about we reschedule in a month or two?
Come now, Mr. Barnes. It will only take a moment.
Really deep in the weeds with important.
Bro, it was
things.
blackmail.
Well, help yourself
Damn.
to any book. Just take it and pay later. I trust you, Mr. Holmes.
Barnes doesn't seem like himself. Why is he acting this way?
You're asking the right questions, Doctor.
Press Z to
Let's find a
highlight
way to
interact
coax him out.
areas in the environment around you.
The ladder is broken, recently, judging by the freshness of the wood.
a dog.
So, Barnes has a dog now. Who's a good boy?
Apologies, but I can't hear you. Please come back later.
I could hardly imagine anything more macabre. Basics of cryptoanalysis, cryptography in Egypt. It appears Barnes has an interesting hobby.
Yes, he has. Exotic Planche Catalog. Catalog of Exotic Planche on Barnes.com. The name of the catalog is Everlasting Planche for Everlasting Love. Okay.
An improvised stand, but it does make the flowers more visible.
But the flowers
In
are
the
dead.
language of Mycroft's secret agents, it's a sign. Dried flowers are replaced when the job is done. I wonder who the recipient is.
Aha!
Finest view London has to offer.
Could be for that lady, I wonder.
Barnes has always been a little odd, but this is uncharacteristic even for him.
These to get out.
The ladder is broken, recently, judging by the freshness of the wood.
We're looking for a cactus needle in a haystack. A spine in a book stack? No, come on, Watson, think. I like bookshops. One of the few spots in London where you are shunned for making a racket. Didn't you once tell me that answers usually lie in plain sight? Didn't you once tell me that answers usually lie in plain sight?
I could hardly imagine anything more macabre.
Could it be outside? That's the way through here, because inside there was nothing else.
Our national emblem. God save the Queen.
God save the
It
Queen.
must take patience and care to produce a bloom so beautiful.
I imagine so. I merely sell them.
Oh, the cactus, the
Familiar
needles.
spine. That's what I found in my dustbin. The pot is damaged. The blow was severe, but softened by something.
There we go.
Anything tickle your fancy, Mr. Holmes?
Observer. Distant look. I'll avoid eye contact or distracted. Wearing makeup for beauty or concealment. Honoring deceased husband. Unusual for work attire. Changes shoes upon arrival. Mr. Flem wears a morning brooch in the memory. Still grieving? No. Ready to move on.
Mrs. Fleming, you look particularly lovely today. Is there a reason?
Does a woman need a reason to look or feel beautiful?
No, but your distant look suggests you seek one man's gaze in particular.
Yeah.
Who told you that?
Nobody. Merely a keen eye and some simple deduction.
Well, I'll kindly ask you to keep your keen eye to yourself, Mr. Holmes.
Provide evidence.
Are you sure you're asking the right person? I'm just a flower seller.
Rose for sale.
I'm afraid I can't help with that, Mr. Holmes.
What do you make of the flowers in Barnes' shop window?
Well, they could use a bit of water.
Do they mean anything to you?
Mean anything how? I'm not sure I follow, Mr. Holmes.
Why do you think they're there?
Are you suggesting the flowers are for me?
It seems likely, does it not?
Oh, I hope you're right.
Miss Fleming says she knows nothing about the vault but hopes the bouquet is for her.
I'm afraid I can't help with that,
No?
Mr. Holmes.
One of these things is not like the other.
Come again?
The cactus. Those fearsome spines can prove a devil to remove, and the sap is often toxic.
And a rose thorn can give you tetanus, but we still grow them. The cactus seems comparatively harmless, though you have me thinking it must be valuable.
I was under the impression that you knew its price already.
Your guess is as good as mine. The first time I saw this cactus was when I came back from my break.
Miss Fleming claims she doesn't know how the cactus appeared on her display. She went for a break, and when she came, it was back there. Really?
Are you sure you're asking the right person? I'm just a flower seller.
Are you familiar with Mr. Barnes?
Yes. No, not really. Well, in a way.
What on earth does that mean?
I know who he is, of course, but we haven't shared much more than a look.
A look?
Yes. Each morning I go for a walk in the park with my dog, and most days I spot Mr. Barnes there with
Yes.
a new puppy. So we see each other.
Oh, okay.
Actually, we once met briefly while our dogs played. He was quiet and seemed
That's why it's a
unsteady as he
new
approached.
dog, because he wanted
Since
to go
then,
to meet her.
We've never
You know, when they
spoken.
are walking
I
the
often
dogs.
see him staring through the shop window. Sometimes I wonder what he thinks about that would etch such longing onto his face. The weather is dreary, isn't it? To be fair, my flowers could use the rainfall.
Didn't you once tell me that answers usually lie in plain sight?
Oh, the dog, yeah.
Hello there. What's your name?
Lily, I know, not very original.
Not very
Should have
original.
worn something warmer.
Okay, yeah, now I probably need to go inside here. Right, because over there is nothing more, but...
So, Barnes has a dog now. Who's a good boy?
No, it still has to be outside.
People don't tend to come out for flowers when it rains. Perhaps I should try selling door to door. Have a look at my flowers. They will not bite unless you touch their thorns. Have a look at my flowers. They will not bite unless you touch their thorns.
Didn't you once tell me that answers usually lie in plain sight?
Yeah, but...
Impressive stature, strong gaze. I think this man deserves a knighthood.
Really, Holmes? How can you be so sure?
On rare occasions, Watson, it can suffice to trust one's gut.
Cannot be that far away. It's a cat. Right? It cannot be this far away from the proof.
What a grim view.
Yeah, that will be too far away. What? Watson, get the fuck out of the way. You don't help me nothing. It cannot be that far away. Wait, you went against me. What the fuck?
Didn't you once tell me that answers usually lie in plain sight?
Have a look at my flowers. They will not bite unless you touch their thorns.
I really don't know what else to look for. Only if I need to do this, right? It has to be. Why Barnes is acting so strangely? So there is one over here. There's one over here. Okay, these two are correct. It's only on the yellow one. There we go. Miss Miley is in love with Mrs. Fleming. Oh no, it was so hard to know that. Okay.
I think perhaps I have been chasing shadows.
Do not despair, Mr. Holmes. Even the best of us make mistakes. We better tell Mr. Barnes what we've learned.
It was easy, but I was like, what the hell did I need to find? Like, I think in this game the problem is that sometimes the game doesn't tell you that you need to go to that mine palace. It's you that need to go to
Mr.
and see
Barnes,
if it's in there
I
or
know
not.
what you did,
I think
and
that's
I know
the problem.
why you did it.
I'm sorry, Mr. Holmes. I can't hear you very well from behind the door.
You ordered a cactus from the plant catalogue and then left it for Mrs. Fleming as a gift.
True.
You place flowers in the window to get her attention and wear high heels to appear taller and more desirable. You are her secret admirer.
It's like, oh shit! How the hell Sherlock Holmes
I
found
couldn't
it?
read this morning's edition of The Strand because it was covered in soil and spines. I know you dropped a cactus on it and then fled.
Barnes, it's Dr. Watson. Rest assured we are not interested in disclosing your personal affairs to anyone, including Mrs. Fleming. Please come out.
All right, then.
So, you know what happened then? I was on my way back from the post office, having picked up the cactus and some books. It was quite an awkward package, heavy too, and when I got to your door, I dropped the cactus in your paper. Forgive me.
I needed that paper to prove a theory and prevent a crime. Your actions were rather disruptive. Your clumsiness carrying the post is matched only by the clumsiness of your romantic gesture.
Oh, it's true. I am useless with this sort of thing. I'm not even sure if Mrs. Fleming noticed.
As in most things in life, truth is the answer. Cease with the abstruse signals and anonymous gifts, and simply talk to the woman.
True.
What is the worst that can happen? She rejects you, and you are freed from this endless purgatory.
That... Yes, you are correct, of course. I do have a slight tendency to overthink things. Thank you.
So at last, we return to the matter of the paper. I'm investigating a string of burglaries. Did you perhaps read of any before the edition was spoiled?
I don't recall, but you're welcome to read our copy for yourself.
You had an issue of The Strand here all along?
Well, naturally. I am a bookseller. I have a subscription to every magazine and newspaper in London.
So you ought to be familiar with the concept of burying the lead.
Oh no, my apologies, Mr. Holmes. I'll make it up to you however I can. I am an expert on obscure languages and translation and
Yes, okay. Just give me the paper.
The Strand. Alright, I'm not going to read all of that.
Come, Dr. Watson. Let us put this matter behind us.
Farewell, Mr. Barnes. I hope to hear good news about you and Mrs. Fleming.
Okay, so
let me
investigation
know if
scene
there's any way I
complete.
can make it up to you. Tell you what, tomorrow's edition of The Strand is on me.
Oh, thank you. Free newspaper.
Well, that was an utter waste of time.
An assassination did seem rather unlikely.
There was supposed to be another burglary. I was certain of it. Something you wish to say, Doctor?
No. Well, only that you have a remarkable faculty for deduction and pattern recognition, and that perhaps, if ill-applied...
I see things that are not there.
Yes. It is London. There will always be burglaries. Doesn't have to mean anything.
So it seems. Forgive me. Without something to occupy my mind, I turn into an
Is it
entirely
me
different
or
animal.
the eyes look
Which brings us
weird
back to my news
of
from earlier.
Sherlock?
I think I have a case for you, a real one.
Truly?
Indeed. Though perhaps not as thrilling as your stories from Cordona. A patient of mine, Captain Stenwick, told me that his servant disappeared. I said I knew just the man to help. What do you say?
Oh, Watson.
Yes, I know it's not the most tantalizing mystery, nor the story to launch my writing career. But...
It's brilliant. Let's go.
Oh, good. Well, his house is nearby. Come.
Come. Like, it's weird. It's like the eyes of Sherlock. Probably it's the camera angle. It makes it weird because the Watson are good, but from all Sherlock Holmes
Not
like
much
looks
further now.
very weird.
Is this lousy attitude of yours because of my altercation with Inspector Lockhart? Did he put you up to this?
Sir, the inspector has nothing to do with it. I'm telling you the same thing I tell anyone seeking a missing person.
Good day, gentlemen. Forgive the intrusion. Captain Stenwick, this is my colleague Sherlock Holmes, the consulting detective I told you about.
At last, a professional. This useless officer refuses to do anything about Kimmy here, my missing servant. What was your name again? I shall be certain to inform your superiors.
Sergeant Ruffles. And it's my superiors who made this decision, sir.
Have there been other disappearances lately?
Of course, here and there. But when life is tough and opportunity comes knocking, you can't blame those who answer.
What
Why
the hell
has
happened
the
to
police
Watson in there?
department
What the fuck?
decided not to help?
We investigate murders, thefts, fraud, arson, real crimes. A servant walking away from his master is not our highest priority. That said, if we find Kimahia breaking the law, we'll be sure to notify Captain Stenwick. Now, I must be off. Best of luck in your search.
You heard that, didn't you? The way that man spoke to me. I shall need your written testimony, then we can lodge a complaint.
Captain, perhaps Mr. Holmes' time is better spent learning about your servant, so that he may begin his investigation.
Ah, yes. Quite right. Fire away.
Tell me about Kimahir.
He's foreign. A Maori. All the way from New Zealand. Biggest man you've ever seen, and as strong as two.
Okay.
Dark hair and fearsome tattoos. He doesn't speak a whit of English. Never bothered to learn. But I made do with pointing. I invested a lot of money in him, so he must be found.
May I see your servant's bedroom?
His shack is in the garden. You
In the
can't miss it.
garden, okay.
Did you search the room?
Of course, but only to check he wasn't lying dead inside. Everything seemed normal at a glance.
Had he run away? Why would he run away? No. I'm gonna say
When
this
did
one.
you last see your servant?
Kimmy here normally brings me the morning papers, but yesterday I had to get them myself. He must have escaped the night before yesterday.
Bad treatments?
Is there any reason Kimahir may have left?
I should think not. He had all he could have wanted. Gainful employment, new clothes, and all the cabbage he could eat.
I take it this is the first time Kimahir has vanished?
Undoubtedly. The man seemed terrified of the city. I think it was all the noise. He never left this estate. Should he cause any damage, I will bear the responsibility, for it was I who rescued him from savagery and brought him here to England in the first place.
Okay, so he wouldn't beat the guy because he's saved, so...
Did Kimahir make off with anything of value?
Heavens, no. I would have mentioned it to Sergeant Ruffles.
Still, he must have fled with some money on his person.
No. I kept his wages in my safe. For security.
All right, Captain. I think I have enough to get started. We shall first take a look around the mansion.
Go ahead. I'll be here, mentally drafting my complaint.
Investigation scene found. Alright, he said the shack. Probably you want to go to the shack.
Why are you still here?
Oh, what else is this? Nothing? What? So you need to get out of the way. By the way, first of all, I don't know if these autosaves, I think it autosaves, so, but you can manual save, so it's better to do it. Aha, what's this? Oh, we have one of these things.
Chewing tobacco. A shoe print, roughly size 11, with a worn-out sole. These are a workman's boots.
It has to be this, but... You need to press Q, but it didn't say
Someone
that.
knelt here. The amount of chewing tobacco suggests they were waiting a while.
Amazing, Mr. Holmes. To read the ground like an open book.
See, now it appears. With enough clues, Sherlock can use imagination to reconstruct the past. Press Q to see imagination notes, interact with notes. But see, this is the problem, it didn't appear. I needed to use that thing in there. I still don't have enough, right? But I still need more. When is your wavy green cycle person?
This lock is quite unusual. It appears that the key should be bent to the right. Who could have left these tracks? They seem fresh.
Is that up? Hmm. 'Cause hell is this?
The rag reeks of smoke. Someone plugged the chimney. These were sturdy boxes. It would have required a serious blow to break them. A scrap of Hessian.
A scrap of Hessian. Looks like a face.
Impressive. The sack of grain retained the shape of an impact. Someone hit their head here.
Aha.
A small Navy spyglass.
A lot of stuff to investigate. Free.
Button chops. The remains of a meal.
Ash.
The ashes are long since cold.
What the hell is this?
A heavy chemical odor. Lend me your nose, Doctor.
Ah, I'll never forget that smell after my time in Afghanistan. That's an opioid, Mr. Holmes, a narcotic.
No air coming through it. Is this a Tanifar, a Maori water spirit? Or something else?
Either way, it's giving me chills.
The fuck is this?
A Maori nose flute. Ngurus, they're called.
What the hell?
Clothes made of Hessian. Is Stenwick really so miserly?
Because I'm missing. Can you enter? No, you cannot.
Stenwick makes his servant live in a tool shed? You think you know someone?
Two blues and a yellow. Where does come to? Holy shit. So there's one that's correct. still need to find a blue. I'm gonna need to find another blue yet. I still cannot do this one. Aha. That didn't count for nothing. But it's unlikely to be used recently. Okay, pile of logs.
Someone moved a cart to this spot and then took it elsewhere. Can't see it anywhere in the garden.
Is there something else that we can find? Watson, get out of the way. This fucking dude always in the fucking way. Can I do something here now? Still don't have, fuck. There has to be something. There must be something somewhere. Only if I'm gonna need to go outside. Oh, you can come over here.
Are you joking? Why would I know this? Where on earth are you going with this?
The door to your garden has an interesting lock.
Yeah, the key.
Yes, I have uncommon locks on every door of my mansion. It makes them harder to pick. Kimmy here and I both had a set of keys.
I'll need to borrow them.
No, you'll need to do what I tell you to do. Examine the garden.
Ceramic says that only Ian and Kimmy here have the key to this unique shack. Unique locker, I mean.
Where on earth are you going with this? Where on earth are you going with this?
Is this spyglass familiar?
I don't recognize it.
Could it be Kimahir's, perhaps?
I doubt it. I never saw him with it, nor could I suggest how he might have come by it.
Captain Ceramic does not request the object and he has never seen this. His servant with it. Spyglass seems to belong to someone else.
I thought you were meant to be intelligent.
Has Kimahir ever indulged in tobacco?
No, the man doesn't even drink.
Are you certain? I found chewing tobacco in the garden.
I controlled Kimihia's expenses since he struggled with the currency. I would have known if he used tobacco.
I came across a pile of Hessian clothes in the shack. Are they Kimihia's?
Yes. I had to give him something to clothe himself. He seemed unfazed by his bare skin, but I found it distracting.
Do you happen to know Kimihia's shoe size?
I wouldn't have the foggiest. But I'm sure it was enormous. Not that it matters. He spent his life barefoot. Despite my best efforts, he simply did not take to shoes.
Really?
If you find my man, I have a marvelous whiskey with your name on it.
Move some of them. I even wonder what the hell it could be. No. So I still don't have anything. Not even in here? So it has to be outside, right? Over here we don't have anything, even for these. Oh, we already have a lot because of that. It could be that spyglass. Okay, that's the last one. Someone was dragging him. These.
This lock is quite unusual. It appears that the key should be bent to the right.
I think I'm gonna need to go R. Do I have it? No. Damn. I only need one more and I have it. Probably it has to be from the other side.
This dreary rain is making a miserable day even worse.
Wait, you cannot go around? Yeah, you cannot go around, what?
May I ask for your assistance?
It's a shame, but I can't help you.
May I ask for your assistance? I don't think anyone here knows the answer. You should ask someone else.
Because I thought you needed to go this way. But doesn't look like you can.
Are you able to help me?
I wish I could help, but I know nothing.
Are you stupid, Mr. Holmes? Stop loitering and go and do your job.
Dude, how the hell can I do my job if I don't know if I can't go through that lock? See, because I need the last one.
Do you think Kimmy here had an accomplice in his escape?
Only he and the guy. Oh my god, you need to put and then it will appear over here. Oh my fucking god. So where the hell do you use this one? Okay, you come over here.
Surveilling from afar, the intruder waited for a window of opportunity. When Kimahir went to sleep, the man crept up to the shack and slipped narcotics down the chimney pipe, then blocked it with a cloth. Kimahir inhaled the sedative and fell into a deep sleep. The intruder tried to move him, but the man was heavier than expected. The intruder fell on the sack and dropped his spyglass. In order to transport the servant, he had to use the cart. The final challenge was opening the garden door. Luckily for our intruder, Kimahir had the key in his shack.
Remarkable. It makes total sense.
Holy shit. See, this is the problem. Still cannot do this one. I need to do this. Holy shit. Okay, spyglass. Needed to be this. Oh, because of the other? Okay. Cloth on chimney, right? Wait, I don't have this one too? What? Bro, I'm gonna need to talk to the other guy. Probably need to talk to this guy because I need something else.
You'd best have found
okay.
something by now, gentlemen.
I fear that someone may have spied upon Kimahir. Likely the owner of the spyglass I found earlier. It appears they were watching for some time, as there was an impressive amount of chewing tobacco on the ground.
And your point?
I found the residue of narcotics in Kimahir's brazier. There are several explanations, perhaps your servant's recreational interest, or an attempt at poisoning.
Cut to the chase, Mr. Holmes.
You said that you checked the shack earlier. Did you notice the cart tracks near it? Now, one ought to expect a servant to make regular use of such a thing. Indeed, I would have overlooked the detail were it not for the cart's absence. If, as you say, Kimahir never leaves your estate, then where did it go?
I expect answers from you, Mr. Holmes, not questions.
I won't keep you in suspense any longer, Captain. Kimahir was abducted by the owner of the spyglass. When your servant fell asleep, he slipped a narcotic into Kimahir's brazier to make him sleep even more soundly. In order to carry a man as large as Kimahir, the intruder stole the cart and rolled him right out of your garden.
Now, hold on. All this simply to tell me what I already know? Why haven't you found him yet?
I only arrived a moment ago. It is, frankly, incredible that I have already deduced so much.
Every second you dawdle here, waiting for me to stroke your ego, is another second wasted. I'm not interested in the how, the why, or the who. I am only interested in recovering my investment. Spare me the claptrap, boy, and go and fetch my servant.
Do it yourself then. What did you call me? Remain silent.
Truly, there is no better evidence of a man's nature than the way he treats those who help him. And you, sir, are a brute. The cruelty of your ignorance about the Maori people, your selfish attitude to a man's kidnapping.
The point is, Captain, we're telling you this for a reason. The intruder fled through the garden door, and we need a key to follow his trail.
Well, then you should have led with that. Here you go. I hope you'll return soon with good news. And in the meantime, please teach your companion the art of brevity.
Oh, shut the fuck up, asshole.
Are you stupid, Mr. Holmes?
Whoa!
Stop loitering.
Are you stupid? Jesus Christ, this man. Holy shit.
Go and do your job.
This guy doesn't have any respect. Calling Sherlock Holmes stupid? Jesus. You are the stupid. Okay, looks like I have something over here, so probably need to put these. Looks like you went this way, there we go. Stop it here. The fuck is this? A wallet?
Roy Soulsby. Could that be the name of our man? A strange substance. I have my suspicions based on the color and consistency, but would you care to hazard a guess, Doctor?
Well, it's odorless, but from the way it absorbs water, I'd say saltpeter.
Then we're in agreement. Well done.
Saltpeter.
Sturdy rope, professionally tied in a Portuguese bowline.
Portuguese
This knot is
bowline.
often used by sailors to create a bosun's
Ah,
chair.
yes.
Wheels picked up grass along the way. Kimahir's cart, I gather.
Right. Investigation scene complete.
Many cigarette butts. Someone stood here for hours. A large pile of horse droppings. There was a cab waiting here. Our abductor slipped in and then off into the night.
Oh, now this is open. Well, they went that direction, so probably not this one has anything. There's a seagull. Doesn't look like there's nothing. Okay. Don't see any dot, I don't see any green. We got a wallet, we know that there was someone waiting. Oops. What are the notable features of the abductor? Probably this. No. Ah, missing one in here. It's the yellow one. There we go. Kimia was kidnapped by a sailor. Okay. We got that one. Where does Kimia trail lead? Okay, and now I need the yellow. Probably it's this. No, it was the sailor, okay. All evidence points to the port of London.
The Strand proved not so useless after all. The saltpeter accident. Doctor, do you recall?
The Port of London, of course. The footwear, the spyglass.
Indeed. We shall need to take a cab there.
Are you stupid, Mr. Holmes? Stop loitering and go and do your job.
Okay, so we need to go to the port of London, but we need a cab. Is a cab this?
Where to, Gav? The Port of London, please. I will show you where to stop.
Well, I did everything in here, like, why the hell say finish what you want? Like, I need to go to the port of London, we know we got all the evidence. Chapter 2, The Blood Red Knight. Right, because if not it couldn't let you go, because you need the evidence. You need to know where it is.
Mr. Holmes, what a compelling mystery we have stumbled upon. Perhaps I have the premise of my next novel.
One kidnapping does not a story make.
Stop! A black cat crossed before us. It's a bad omen.
I do not take you for the superstitious type, Doctor. Such things are mere fantasies, tricks of a feeble mind. One imagines a physician would keep a surer footing in reality.
Perhaps. Before the war, my time abroad was difficult. Once, I came across an Afghan, bleeding, who I could not save. He pressed a rosary into my hand. A gift, he said, so as to gain God's favor after that.
Dr. Watson?
Yes, well, I shan't get into details, but sometime later I found myself lost in the desert. Dehydration set in, and things grew ever more dire. The man's words came to me. I said a prayer and placed the rosary on a rock. A gift to gain God's favor.
And you were rescued?
Yes. A detachment of British soldiers found me.
To whom I'm grateful. But without their diligence, you would not be standing here and I would not have this case.
I'm sure you have another explanation prepared, Mr. Holmes, but I think I shall cling to the occasional superstition all the same.
To each his own, Dr. Watson. So long as it does not interfere with my methods, do it. We must press on, cat or no cat. The question remains, why abduct Kimahir?
Sherlock can ask bystanders about the piece of evidence. Press C to open the casebook. Print the evidence with X and then speak to someone. Try it now with the calling card. With the calling card. Alright, I need this. I need more, so I cannot do this one. Ish, this one a lot. Yeah. Okay, so you can ask questions to bystanders with evidence that we have.
Do you know anything about this?
I think I can help you.
The man usually wanders close to the dockyard.
Could you help me?
It is a shame I can't answer your question.
Is it a shame?
Oh, hardly a reputable establishment.
I've seen worse.
Will start pass of any kind and complies. That painted cash asks Gervais. Help, Gear is missing for a week. Please tell me if you seek him. Ask die in Port Shantytown. Head rag over house entrance. Missing poster person.
Greetings, miss. I'm hoping you can help us.
We shall soon see.
Observe. First let's observe. She'll always do that. Chaped lips. Morning sickness. Pregnant? A bit distended. A bit too tight. Tries hiding her pregnancy, unaware of her pregnancy. I don't know. Morning sickness. A little trousers too tight. Tries to hide.
Your clothes are already tight and soon they won't fit at all. How far along are you?
I thought I'd hidden it better. How did you know?
Hey, I did it
Are you a
correct.
doctor?
In a manner of speaking.
He's not. He merely has the ego of one. I apologize, miss. Mr. Holmes is fond of his observations, but I am the doctor here, not him. Do you need any help?
I'm fine, thank you. I would rather not discuss my condition, nor let word of it spread.
I heard tell of a recent explosion in the port. What do you know of it?
Ah, yes. Something exploded in a ship's cargo hold. Caused a terrible blaze. The sky was red with smoke till morning.
Where precisely did it occur?
The ship sank near the third pier, next to the dockyard.
My colleague and I are seeking a burly man, above average height, with workman's boots.
Half my customers, then. Your description hardly narrows things down.
Apologies.
Are you familiar with a Roy Soulsby?
Roy Soulsby? I know the name, but he's not one of my regulars. My guess is that he works somewhere around here. Have you been drinking?
What do you know about this poster?
A foreign woman asked to put it up. She's plastered them all over the port.
Any clues as to her whereabouts?
None. It was hard to understand what she was saying.
The man can be usually found near. Okay. Oh shit, come. Where the fuck am I?
May I ask for your assistance?
No, sorry. I know nothing.
Is this familiar to you?
Ugh, I'm sorry. But I don't know anything.
Are you able to help me?
Ugh, I'm sorry. But I don't know anything.
She doesn't know anything.
Help me, please.
It's a shame I can't answer your question.
Okay, can't answer the question. What about the missing person?
Can you satisfy my curiosity?
I can't tell you because I don't know.
A red rag. Okay, it has to have a red rag. In Shanty Town. It's over here then. Red rag. This. It has to be over here.
Hello, lad. Is this where I may find Dea?
You read the poster? Yes? You know where my brother Girves is?
Sadly, no. Well, not yet. Where did you last see Girves?
He worked at a,
Oh,
warehouse.
hi Solby.
This man, Roy Solby, gave him the job. He paid him a necklace.
Do you still have the necklace that Solsby gave to Girves?
Girves left it near the, shrine. I tried to sell it to buy Amma medicine, but no one wanted to buy.
How would you describe this Solsby?
He was big and strong. He had a big scary eye.
Scary, you say?
Yes, like it was made of metal.
What? Metal?
I want to speak to Dea. Is she around?
Amma, my mother, she got sick after the fire. Big red smoke. She couldn't breathe, so I took her to the doctor. Now I am in charge.
Don't go anywhere.
Okay.
I miss Girves.
So that's
Do you
Girves.
think he's okay?
And this has to be the necklace,
This
right?
cheap pendant looks like silver, but it's only made of tin. No surprise the boy couldn't sell it.
You was tricked! Of course.
I should have helped Amma put out the posters. If she hadn't been in the smoke so long. Maybe she wouldn't be sick. I'm sorry about my English. I try hard, but the rules don't make sense. It's stupid.
Alright, so the testimony. His mother dies at the local clinic due to a fail. It was his burger recipe after her strong man hired him. Okay. I don't know if you can do much in this place.
It appears that the saltpeter explosion rattled the locals. Can't blame them for staying at home.
Shouldn't this be the clinic?
Is this familiar to you?
Sorry, sir, I can't help you.
Do you know anything about this?
I don't think anyone here knows the answer. You should ask someone else.
Nobody knows anything.
Help me, please.
I don't think anyone here knows the answer. You should ask someone else.
May I ask for your assistance?
Sorry, sir, I can't help you.
Can I ask you a question? Sorry, sir. I can't help you.
Because when they have these meets, they have a dialogue, right?
Can I ask you a question? Sorry, sir. I can't help you. Can you satisfy my curiosity? Sorry, sir. I can't help you.
Okay.
Can I ask you a question?
Sorry, sir, I can't help you.
Could you help me?
I don't think anyone here knows the answer. You should ask someone else.
Is this familiar to you?
Sorry, sir, I can't help you.
God damn, man. Nobody knows anything.
Help me, please. I don't think anyone here knows the answer. You should ask someone else. Can you satisfy my curiosity? Sorry, sir. I can't help you. Help me, please. I don't think anyone here knows the answer. You should ask someone else.
But do I have a map? Shantytown, the Cursed Mermaid.
Do you know anything about this?
Sorry, sir, I can't help you.
Is this familiar to you?
Sorry, sir, I can't help you.
Nobody can help with nothing.
Could you help me?
I don't think anyone here knows the answer. You should
Holy
ask
shit,
someone else.
everyone says the same crap.
Can you satisfy my curiosity? I don't think anyone here knows the answer. You should ask someone else.
Nobody knows anything.
Can you satisfy my curiosity?
I don't think anyone here knows the answer. You should ask someone else.
Shouldn't this be like a clinic? Oh, over there.
Are you able to help me?
Sorry, sir, I can't help you.
Could you help me? Sorry, sir. I can't help you. Could you help me?
Sorry, sir, I can't help
Holy shit, nobody can help in nothing.
May I ask you something?
As much as I'd like to help you, I know nothing about this.
How the hell you don't know nothing about this?
Can you satisfy my curiosity?
Of course I don't. To cut a long story short.
People say that Mr. Soul may have gone to watch sheep that exploded yesterday near the third pier.
Are you able to help me?
No, sir, I've never heard of it.
So here's Pier 3.
Moskva. Sounds like this ship was from the east.
My money is on a loose cigarette or a discarded match. One careless throw, and boom.
Not in the mood, mate. Shoo!
Pardon me, sir. I am looking for Roy...
Not again. Yes, I'm Roy, but I can't help you find your uncle or whoever you've lost.
Now, what makes you think I would inquire about missing people?
You are the fourth person to ask this week. Just because I work at the port doesn't mean I keep track of everyone who comes here.
You say we are not the first to ask you about a disappearance. Do you recall anything about those who came inquiring?
I only remember the foreign woman. I didn't catch her name, but those are her posters hanging up everywhere. She has badgered me twice now, but I still don't know nothing.
And this woman can be found?
No clue. She was talking gibberish.
May I ask what you're doing?
She was talking
This is where the
gibberish.
ship sank the other day. I'm trying to work out
We
how
are
we'll
English,
remove
we are
it.
British.
Now, where was I?
Observe. .55 tall, average height. I don't think that helps in anything. Many stamp, ink stains. HM cuz. Waltham hillside pocket watch, mint solid gold. No muscle tone, not brownie. Teeth.
Can't help you there, mate.
I have been told that you hired Dea's son, Girves, right before he vanished. His brother also said you had a metal eye. What do you make of this?
Tell that him to stop making things up.
Okay.
Can't help you there, mate.
Have you seen this before?
My card? Where did you dig that up?
At a crime scene near Baker Street involving a young servant's kidnapping, I might add.
No. Someone used it without my consent. How else would it end up there? That boat explosion stopped most traffic coming into the port. Guess I'll be without work for a while.
What else do I have? About the recent disappearance. There's not much. Can I use over here? This has to be greens. And then a yellow. Wow, those greens don't work. Holy shit. What about this? Needs to be 3 greens. I'm missing 1. I'm missing 1 green.
It's a large harbour. If our kidnapper is hiding here, finding him won't be easy.
Wonder why people are going missing. Puts a man on edge, you know.
So it has to be this because this has something to read. Oops, wrong button. Oh shit, there was a guy over here.
May I ask for your assistance?
I don't think anyone here knows the answer. You should ask someone else.
No, the problem is going to be what the hell do I do? Peer free, cursed, shanty town. I cannot do that.
Are you able to help me?
I wish I could be of help, but I can't. Sorry.
Warehouse.
Can I ask you a question?
I don't think anyone here knows the answer. You should ask someone else.
Dude, these places are so big.
Excuse me, just one question.
Sorry, sir, I can't help you.
Can I ask you a question? Sorry, sir. I can't help you. May I ask for your assistance?
As much as I'd like to help you, I know nothing about this.
I don't even know what the hell I should go for. It can be anywhere. Like, this is a big place.
Do you know anything about this? Sorry, sir. I can't help you.
Because I already went there. Already went. What the hell do you know? Where the hell do you go for here? This one is locked, this.
Is this familiar to you?
I can't help you with this.
I went over there. this is where I came from, right? Yeah, I'm so lost. I'm so fucking lost where the hell I should go for. Let me see, talking to the kids.
If I need to, I'll work to support my family. Just like my brother. Emma's gone and Girves too, so I will be staying here. Emma's gone and
It has
Girves
nothing
too,
to do with the
so
kid. What the fuck? Where the hell do you go from here? His mother dies at the local clinic due to her falling sick from... The clinic? But where the fuck is the fucking clinic?
Have you ever heard of a man with a metallic eye?
I've seen him even. Dirty Summers is the name. A nasty lout, with a silver ball in place of a missing eye.
I shudder to ask, but where does one find a Dirty Summers?
He likely signed on with a ship. I am not one to spy on others, let alone him.
I see.
My advice, keep away from him.
She said that the man with iron eye cannot be Dirty Summers. According to her, Summers is a dangerous man who is best of all. She has no idea where to find him. Come on, at least give me something. Okay, I can't do nothing from this one. There we go, got something. Dirty Summers is the abductor. Dirty Summers is Kimia's kidnap. It seems that Trials Salisbury can be Summers' accomplice, so probably gonna need to go and talk to him.
What can I get you?
There's a cat. Oh, there is a cat over there. I think I'm gonna need to go and talk to Salisbury.
Can I ask you a question?
Nope. Sorry, I know nothing.
Can you satisfy my curiosity?
I'm sorry, but I don't know anything.
Do
What
you
you
know
doing?
anything about this?
I can't tell you because I don't know.
You're pissing, what the fuck? You don't even pay the attention, my man. Okay, that way is the shanty town, because I saw the red rag over there for the house of the kid. Apply details at the pub any Wednesday.
Help me, please.
As much as I'd like to help you, I know nothing about this.
Is my character even asking about these, about 30 summers or what? I don't even know what the hell he's asking. That's the problem.
May I ask you something?
I can't tell you because I don't know.
Yeah, let me go for it. It's hard. This is the problem of this game of Sherlock Holmes, is that you never. It has so many mechanics that you never know what you need to do. Like you can put this evidence to talk about the person, you know, things like that. It's so many mechanics that
What are you gawping at?
it gets so confusing.
Mr. Soulsby, you know more than you're letting on.
What makes you say that?
What is the crime? Who is the criminal?
A man named Dirty Summers was involved in some recent kidnappings across London. He used your name as a cover for his deeds.
What? Really? That doesn't mean I'm involved, though.
What is Solby's connection to the crime?
Your calling card was found at the crime scene. That's enough to make you a suspect.
You cannot be serious.
What is Solby's secret? It has to be this, right?
It's true. And that's before mentioning your gold watch. It's brand new and awfully expensive for a customs officer. Clearly you have found yourself another source of income. I'm sure Scotland Yard will be delighted to investigate further.
All right, stop. Look, it's not...
So he's not a thief, it was a custom
I did
officer.
not partake in the kidnappings.
I'm all ears, Mr. Soulsby.
Yes, I know Summers. He paid me to turn a blind eye to his business in the warehouse area. Just that. On my word.
You did not tell me which warehouse he used?
I do not recall. But I used red paint to mark unsupervised warehouses. Ought to be one of them.
What else can you say of Summers?
He's a regular at the Cursed Mermaid. Goes there with his crew almost every evening.
What for?
I don't know. I assumed just for a drink.
Okay, we got something else. So he wasn't a thief, he was a custom officer. I need more. It's either over here, but probably I'm gonna need to go to the warehouse.
Why do I have the feeling that you know more about Dirty Summers than you're letting on?
I have nothing more to add, sir.
What is the crime? Who is the criminal?
Enough. I have hard evidence that Summers was involved in recent kidnappings across London.
I'm not surprised. So what?
Probably is the father. How is the bartender connected to it?
You sure you ain't been drinking? Are you finished? I have glasses to wash.
Why do I have the...
I have...
Enough.
I'm not...
How is the bartender connected to it? Oh, probably this.
A customs officer, Roy
course.
Soulsby, testified that Summers was a regular here. You must know something about his business.
All I know is his drinks order.
Because at first I was thinking about being the father of the kid, but it wasn't. What is the bartender's secret? Well, we know that she's pregnant.
If the lives of the missing do not concern you, then I would urge you to think about your unborn child.
Are you threatening me?
Nothing of the sort, but that doesn't mean that there won't be consequences for your silence. Everyone knows you happily served Summers and his crew. Should the police come knocking, you'll be the one going away. And none of us wish to see you raise a child behind bars. Now, spare yourself the trouble and tell me all you know.
Okay. Summers hired my private room. I think he used it to recruit people, but I haven't seen him in a few days. He paid me cash, so I paid him no attention. Nor did I touch anything inside. Here's the key, go and do what you will. Just leave me out of it.
Alright, good. Let me save. Okay, so now we can enter over here because we have the fucking key. Why she didn't immediately give me that? Wait, this is not it. Yeah. I thought it was that one. Aha, this. Okay. I thought it was that door. Well, outside immediately.
5 shillings. That won't go far.
The job is to move crates in the warehouse area. Dirty Summers hires men in the pub's private room. Well, we already saw that advertisement. The Park and Wheels call Manchester invoice. Okay.
Strange symbols. I don't recognize them.
Can I do something here? Scratch can be up, okay. Can I do something now? Because I need screen. Nice. In warehouse holding sales. As I remember how else works, especially to create, the Portuguese could be still inside, but okay.
The hairs on the back of my neck stood up.
Probably this.
Never heard of it.
What did you see of Summers' work here? He was recruiting people?
It was like the whole world came through my door. People of all creeds and colours, but always strong, always tall. They seemed like workers or journeymen. Beyond that, there's not much more to tell. I took his money and let him be.
And this lasted how long?
Several weeks, I wager. After the incident the other day, it seems customers are staying at home.
The cat. Alright, so it says the warehouse. So that's where we need to go. Because it even say like it will paint red. Like see these ones.
Wrong warehouse. Nothing to see here.
Help me, please. I don't think anyone here knows the answer. You should ask someone else.
No. Yes.
It's not marked as red. No red. Because that guy say that he marked us with red, so you need to find the ones that have a red symbol on those doors. It could be this one, right? Because you can interact with this. Oh god. Oh yeah, I remember. So the middle a little bit more. Okay. A little bit down. Okay. You can skip if you want. Needs to be more time. You can skip this lockpick. A little bit more in the middle, is it? There we go.
Really, Holmes, this ought to be beneath you. As my brother would say, it is for the greater good.
It is for the greater good. The greater good.
Good quality, but torn in many spots. Mold. That's why you don't leave sailcloth lying out.
Alright, one is done. Someone climbed it?
There are a couple of marks on this end.
Tell us that.
Scratches are
Oh,
fresh, left by
scratch.
something metallic.
It's that thing. Huh. What else? What else? What else is this?
This crank saw some use. The layers of rust will prevent any movement.
I may only take out this one. To not bother. Oops, wrong button. It's weird that sometimes you cannot press Z, you need to wait a little bit to press Z again.
It's stuck. No one's used it in a very long time. Well oiled and well maintained.
Well oiled and well maintained. It was used.
For a crank.
So probably need to go get the crank, right? There's a handprint in there. Probably need to go get the crank to do that. What else is down there?
A hidden passage. Just as I expected.
Be sure to finish. That's the problem. Did I do that thing of the
Wait
kid?
here, Watson.
I don't
and
know.
keep an eye on the doors. I'll scout the premises.
Will do. Be careful down there.
This is the problem, I don't know if I did it or not. You know about the kit? I don't know if I did, because it says, be sure you did everything. I don't know if I did or not.
Wait, what's happening?
Oh shit, where the hell are we?
What is this place? Where am I?
What the fuck?
Strangely cold. Something is missing.
Yeah, you need to put something in there.
This cannot have been under the port of London all along. Is it an illusion?
The only way forward is the abyss.
The only way forward is the abyss. Strangely cold. Something is missing.
Do I need to use these?
Strangely cold. Something is missing. The only way forward is the abyss.
There's nothing else. What the fuck do you do? The only way forward is the abyss. Like,
Phew.
is that what I was thinking? You need to jump. It says it's the abyss.
It is icy cold and pulsating.
But I was afraid that you'll die because you never know. Alright, but it was supposed to be like that.
My heart, be calm.
You needed to jump down. What? Short stripe footprint. Probably you cannot run. Yeah, okay. It looks like there's something in there that you step on it.
Now I am somewhere else. How? It's harder to breathe here. It's like it stares right through me.
Shit. You need to do something else.
It's like it stares right through me. What is that?
What the fuck?
Oh no!
Probably need to do like that. I wonder.
It's unspeakably revolting.
Oh shit. Jesus, what the fuck is this place?
My head is already spinning. When will this end? There are 2 recesses.
Need to find Chew. The fuck is this? What the fuck? Hey, found one.
A strange stone. It almost feels alive.
Fish, octopus. Sure.
One down, one to go.
There's nothing that shows which ones are the correct ones.
On my head. What just happened?
It's probably they need to have an eye. Yeah. They need to have this, what it is. Okay.
Oh, that is truly revolting.
Okay, another
Frozen
one.
and pulsing almost like it has a heart.
It doesn't need to have an eye, it needs to have those footprints. Like that, you know it's the right one to go. What the fuck?
Did I get out?
What the fuck is that? The body? Is it that Gervisha or something?
John?
What is it, Holmes?
Illuminate something with your lantern.
Watson?
Holmes, where are you?
Coming.
Holmes. Holmes. Are you all right?
Fine. Watson, I'm fine. Thank you for asking.
Fine? By Jove, you should have heard the way you called out my name.
It was just a game of shadows.
I'm glad. This place gives me the chills. What are we dealing with?
Something that's finally interesting.
These guys are all fucked up.
His abdomen is severely bloated. Cyanosis of the lips, marks on the neck. This man was strangled.
Okay, it can only be this. Broken nails, dried mouth cramps. Needle prick.
Did you hear that, Watson?
I hear you.
Of course, Watson is not gonna hear that. It's only Holmes that got affected by that. Identical and made of tin. Someone got their hands dirty painting this with blood. An American passport. Amos Colby.
The other thing has to be that, of course.
Old blood stains.
It's like a dagger.
I've never seen a pattern like this before.
There's more shit over here. A box
This
with
box
something.
contained a narcotic substance, much like the one in Kimihia's brazier. Black Edelweiss Institute established 17-something.
Oh. There we go.
It seems made for simple experiments. I wager they could not afford a better set.
Alright. Okay, we have two now. What else is the next one? No, it has to be this one, the strangle. It said that it was strangling, so... If he says that there was strangling, it
A
has to be
small
that.
bloodstain, but not serious. The strength it would take to carry this crate, let alone break it. Deep scratches left in a frenzy.
Okay, so... the strength... Probably?
Oh, potent. This sensor has more narcotic residues. Miserable food, mass-produced.
Crabs.
I must have seen this one before. That explains my hallucinations.
Clothes?
These clothes are missing buttons. They were forcefully removed. Dumpra, a staple of lecturemen's attire in Nepal. Gathered from dozens of people at the very least.
It looks. He said that it was removed, so probably it's like that.
What on earth? It looks like the scribbling of madmen.
I need one more. It looks like it's gonna be down here. Oh my god, what the hell? So many photos, what the fuck?
Who are these people?
Could it be this is like a home for the developers? Huh.
Holmes, are you sure you've left no stone unturned?
I don't know where is this last one. Aha. Very well hidden, this one.
Fine rope work, cut by a finer blade. These clothes were crudely cut off someone. An American, judging by the style. Someone used mud to draw a cross in a rectangle. Why?
Alright, so which one is this? There's 3 in this. It said cut off. So something is wrong, is it? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, something is wrong in here. Oh wait, I didn't do this one, fuck. So those two are wrong. I had correct then. I forgot about that one. I had them correct, but I didn't saw this one. It didn't appear.
Many people were brought to this place. Their abductors stripped off their clothes and discarded them in a pile. The prisoners were kept in a soporific trance by the use of narcotics. A few tried to resist, but alas, in vain. After a few days, everyone was stuffed in a crate and sent elsewhere. Only one captive was left behind. He was strangled to death on this altar.
What the hell is happening, Holmes?
Oh no, it's the
Calm
alien!
yourself. Cannot be.
Ew, disgusting.
What is it? Oh my God. Please tell me we found all we needed to, Holmes.
I think we found a bit more than that.
Yet we have no clue as to where those people have been taken.
And that's where you're wrong, Watson. We have more than enough. I just need to connect the dots. How about you pack your suitcase in the meantime, my dear fellow? Just in case.
It's hard to know how much to pack. I might bring a spare notebook just in case.
It's doing a lot. But probably I missed that thing of the kit. Is what it looks like.
Before I leave, I should know where I'm going.
It's what it looks like. I didn't do the part of the kit to find out where was Gervish. So yeah. But then I don't know where the hell it was, I'm gonna be honest.
Please tell me we're going somewhere warm, or at the very least dry.
It needs to be 2 greens and no yellow. Unfortunately, because I wanted to see if I could find, but... Okay. Where have the block been sent to? Missing person. Okay, one is correct, so probably the other one is this, and Black LOS Institute, Switzerland. This chapter 3 that we go. Yeah, but I think it's that I miss. Some key information for your case can be found in the archives. Open your case book with C, highlight the evidence marked with an open book, press space to start your search in the archives. So Switzerland, the 70s, medicine, right?
Dr. Watson, how does a trip to Switzerland sound to you?
It sounds unexpected. What makes you think we should head there?
It's all about the box with narcotics and Mr. Colby's clue, the cross inside a rectangle. Put 2 and 2 together, add a dash of research, and what do you get? The Black Edelweiss Institute in Interlaken, Switzerland. If we hurry, we can still catch
Did
tonight's
I guess
train.
it right? I don't even know. That was fucking weird, the final one. But yeah, I think I didn't do the kid mission. I think.
As grateful as I have been for your company, Dr. Watson, I'm afraid you shall have to investigate Edelweiss alone.
Hello? Mr. Holmes, I fear you overestimate my abilities.
Nonsense. You are a military man, a bastion of British courage.
I'm no such thing. As a doctor, I avoided most combat, save for one dreadful day. My troop was ambushed in a village, with innocents caught in the crossfire. Too many to help.
The man with the rosary. He was one of them?
A translator, yes. We were trapped. 6 soldiers and myself. I thought it was the end. But Lieutenant Paget refused to go quietly. The men prepared for a final stand. I rose to follow, but Paget shook his head. He told me to run. That I had other men to save. They charged, and I fled through the rear. So you see, Mr. Holmes, I am a coward.
The logic seems inescapable.
Yes.
You, a surgeon by trade, would have been perfectly useless in that conflict.
What? No.
And how many men have you helped since? Ailments eased, troubles tended?
No more than a handful. Truth be told, I have become somewhat of a recluse.
How many people could you help with 30 years ahead of you? Dozens? Hundreds? Paget was correct. You can cease your self-recrimination.
Holmes, I don't know what to say.
I would start with, I am Dr. John Watson, may I look around?
Because if you get every correct, you'll get 170. I only got 161, so I missed 9 evidence. I don't know where it was, I'm gonna be honest. Alright, so this is gonna be chapter 3, the dam. If you play the dam, you remember this is how it starts. Going to that hospital. It's not an hospital.
The Edelweiss staff will doubtless be eager to show off their facilities to a fellow physician.
It's like an asylum.
I have already taken the liberty of sending a letter on your behalf to request a visit.
And what of you?
I shall be pursuing other avenues. Should you see anything troublesome or improper, simply notify the local authorities. Otherwise, try a little analysis yourself. You know my methods. Apply them.
To talk to Professor Gygax. Chapter 3, The Mountains of Madness. The cool thing is the doll that is underground, but that takes a while. Takes some time to reach to that part. What the fuck? That appeared something in there, but it cut it off. What the fuck?
Salutations, madam. I am Dr. John Watson. I was wondering if you've got word of my visit.
Yeah, Dr. Watson. We received your letter on the matter. Would it be to see Professor Gygax?
At their earliest convenience, yes. I shall try not to take up too much of their valuable time.
Wait here, bitte. Mr. and Mrs. Bronson, your girl has made remarkable progress. See? Take a look for yourself.
My apologies for keeping you waiting, Dr. Watson. Surely you understand how medical work can make one lose track of time.
Do not be sorry, Professor. I too know the importance of closely attending to patients.
The work hardly stops here, yet the satisfaction of perfecting the mind compels us to persevere.
I take it you welcome many a soul into your establishment?
Admissions, yes. Visitors, though? I am curious as to what brought you to the Schwarzes Edelweiss.
Word of mouth. An article I read back in London spoke highly of your institution. But rather than taking its word for it, I thought I would see things for myself.
My asylum's reputation precedes it, then.
Everyone, your attention, please. Guten day. Yes, hi. Hello. The name's Amos Colby, Northwood Detective Agency, Boston. I got questions that need answers. Who's in charge here?
What seems to be the matter, Dr. Watson? You can tell me.
By Jove, it cannot be him. That man, well, the real Amos Colby lies 6 feet under in London.
No. In my line of work, it can't wait. The longer it takes
If you wish to recuperate, Dr. Watson, you may avail yourself of the guest room.
But I have so much more to discuss.
Nurse, if you'd be so kind as to escort Dr. Watson to the guest room. Herr Colby, from Northwood Agency? How unexpected. I am Professor Gygax. I would be happy to answer your questions in the examination room.
Look, Professor, unless you got any clues as to the whereabouts of...
There is no need to be alarmed. No one gets neglected in my care.
Crazy.
Now, let's not resort to brute force.
Do not worry, Herr Colby. My methods are rather more delicate.
Not syringe.
Search him thoroughly. Then take him to the holding chamber. I need to decide precisely what to do with our guest.
Can't forget that I need to talk to the guy that thinks that he's Napoleon.
The unmistakable scent of alcoholism. Did you walk through their doors as I did, or did they collect you off the streets?
One. One. Got it. Boop. Professional.
A truncheon, not the typical tool for a nurse.
You there! I command you to free me at once!
I'm not sure that's a great idea at the moment.
How dare you deny me? I must have my revenge against the lickspittles upstairs!
Fortunately for you, I'm here to stop the very same people.
You are?
Indeed. But first, I must discover all I can about this institution. Tell me, have you witnessed the arrival of any foreign patients?
Tell me? The gall, the impertinence to bark such orders.
Please, we don't have time for this.
Do you know with whom you speak? I am the great Napoleon.
Maurizio. Not even close.
Huh. Napoleon Bonaparte?
The one and only. Emperor of the French, first consul of the Republic, leader of La Grande Armée. Once I am free and have exacted my revenge against the guards who ridicule me, I shall rest happy in the arms of my beloved Josephine.
Right. Well, I will leave you to your scheming, Emperor.
Patient 8 squads.
My heart is pierced by Cupid. I disdain all glittering gold. There is nothing can console me but my jolly sailor bold.
Very sturdy. I might borrow it.
Okay, paper. Now we have these. I'm going to try to be fast this part since it's part of the dam.
Of this equipment. The final product, ready to cure madness, or to push one deeper into its grasp.
Okay.
Raw materials used to formulate medicine. With this equipment, they can create any type of medication.
We save. Oh, almost, but only the last one it wasn't correct. Almost got it at first. Damn.
A simple toolbox, yet capable of repairing anything. A certificate of appreciation from the municipal councillor to Professor Becker for contributions to the development of medicine in Interlaken.
Interlaken. Yes. Letter. And then it's the pipe, right?
Tubes of varying diameters. Interesting. R.G. Hill, Dr. Connolly, it appears that all the psychiatric classics were banished here. John Sallow, the Tulpa phenomenon. I'm somewhat of an expert already. Speech and the Cerebellum by S.A. Becker. A painting in a mental institution. Vogel would be delighted. I can make out the names listed here. This photo was damaged, seemingly by oil. Cooking grease. Is this the kitchen dumbwaiter? Looks like it's still operational.
Okay. I think in here it's heavy for now. Now you can go over here on the top. Map.
There's the guest room. I wonder if Watson was able to speak to Gygax. Darn. No way I can get past him without being noticed. Locked. I suppose the reception will be guarded anyway. This sedative worked faster than I expected. Perhaps I ought to train myself. Build up a tolerance. I'd rather not sit in this chair ever again.
Why not, Sherlock? Why not? Again, these photos. So now we have the sedative. Now I need to shoot to this guy, right?
What was that? Is someone there?
Syringe, sedative, metal tubes. I think it's this. There we go.
I'm sure I heard something. This should suffice.
There we go.
This should be enough to avoid unwanted attention, at least from a distance. Manufactured and packaged here. This is the same narcotic substance that we found in London.
Get the letter. We save because that was a lot. And for me not to get lost.
Go away, or I will tear your lips from your skull with my fingernails!
Miss,
I'll gouge your eyes out and cut off your hands, just like you did to Heidi.
I am quite certain you would, but I'm afraid you have me mistaken for someone else. So, I take it your name is Gerda. Who is Heidi?
You talk strange. You're going to Hell's Door, aren't you? To where those other funny talkers finally shut up?
Hell's Door? To what do you refer?
Only Heidi had answers. Go away, pig!
I
said go, or you will spend your last moments on Earth screaming. This door won't stop me.
Crazy!
The garments of several dozen people at least. Fabric burnt in the furnace. A jalabia, a traditional garment from northern Africa.
Okay, so I need to remember how the hell you get the doll. Because she's gonna say you need to get the doll and stuff like that, but I need to remember how you do it because the doll is over here.
So you're Heidi. I didn't realize I was on Haunted Doll Watch.
Do I bring to her?
So you're Heidi. I didn't realize... Good lord, how unsettling. The damage seems intentional.
Oh, so I bring immediately to her?
I will make them pay for what they did to Heidi.
I believe I have found your... friend?
Heidi! Oh, poor girl. What did they do to you? Shh. It's all right now. Everything will be all right.
Please, Gerda, now I have found Heidi, I need some help from you in return.
Shh, Heidi. We should thank the man, don't you think?
How did you end up in Block B?
The nurses say I'm prone to violent outbursts, but they're wrong. I just do what Heidi tells me.
Have you ever met Professor Becker?
I remember him. He was in charge here before that witch Gygax. But I haven't heard his voice for a long time. Too bad. He was nice.
Tell me all you know about those funny-talking people.
We'd hear their screams. The guards would take them down the corridor behind you and they'd disappear, and the screams would stop.
Professor Gygax seems to rule this facility with an iron fist. Do you know anything about her?
She's sick. She did nasty things to us. Separated me and Heidi just for fun. Before she got here, this place was all right.
I shall leave.
Okay, we got the ID, but we still gonna need more stuff. Because I know she's gonna say to get like needles and shit like that.
So this is how they kept the prisoners docile and harmless.
Something sticking out. It's clearly in Georgian.
This stretcher was disinfected frequently.
Could be like that.
These are the same crates we found in London. I should take a closer look.
Yep, you should.
I doubt that one could survive such a journey with this little water.
Okay, I remember this shit was so hard to find.
The kidnappers even provided airflow. How generous. Dirt and sweat. They were locked in here for days, judging by the smell.
Nice. It's that thing again.
This is the same design as the one from London.
That pendant.
This trip was prolonged and perilous. A bottle this sturdy doesn't break by accident. Substantial blood loss. One poor soul found another way out.
Scratches. There we go. Alright, we can already do this one.
The stamp on this crate confirms it came from America. That's quite a distance to travel. The doors can be opened for deliveries.
Let's see which one is wrong. It's this one. There we go.
Carriages were backed through these doors, and they began to unload their cargo in secret. Next, the crates were opened, freeing their passengers. Not everyone survived the journey. The dirty, exhausted, and dehydrated prisoners were then herded into cells. But all the cells are now empty, and I have not located a morgue. Time to find Hell's Door.
Well, I know where it is. Unfortunately, you cannot go for it. It's over here.
Scratches. Something has been moved through here. This seems to be a locking mechanism. The whole thing must be a door.
Investigation scene done. Alright. Oh, when I was watching it appear one of these and I didn't do, probably was that. Okay, I only need one more. Yeah, I cannot do this. You need to go and talk to Gerda, right? For to do that thing for Heidi.
I will make them pay for what they did to Heidi.
I found Hell's Door, the one that made the foreigners silent, remember? How do I open it? Gerda, please, I cannot get inside. You have to tell me how to open it.
How can you speak to me like nothing's wrong? Can't you hear Heidi crying? Look at her! Look! She's suffering. I can't even hear my thoughts over her screams. Poor Heidi. We will fix you. I promise. We will fix you.
Leave it with me, Gerda.
You're going to be good as new.
Alright. We need these 2 buttons, thread, glue, nails.
Stay with me, Heidi. I can't lose you again.
Wait, is it not complete? I need glue.
An Orthodox reliquary commonly found in Eastern Europe, now in a cell halfway up the Alps.
Where was it? There should be something, right, to pick up, to put. Shit. Glue in and nails. Aha. Okay. Got it. There we go. I was already forgetting about this, where was the glue and the fucking nails. Because you need to go back.
Will this help fix your friend?
Give it to me.
How is she feeling?
Everything will be alright, Heidi. Everything.
Gerda, I have a couple of questions.
Yes,
Shut your dirty little mouth, Gerda. You've said enough already.
She won't speak no more. Now it's only Heidi. You helped me, and I didn't cut out your eyes. So we're even. Now go!
Confront, here we go.
Heidi, there are things I need some clarity on.
Ask if you dare, but if I get bored, there will be consequences.
What should I talk about? Damn it!
Look, Gerda, the man is insane! The professor would treat him like she treated us!
Heidi.
What should I talk about? Fuck.
Hide.
I never know what the hell it is.
I found Hell's Door, but it's locked. Is there a way to get in?
Hell's Door? Never heard of it.
Did Gerda mention the door before?
That's not true. You, Gerda, told me that Hell's Door makes people silent forever.
And you believe that snotty little girl? I'll personally ensure that she never dares to speak again!
Why does I keep everything a secret? Ah! Fuck!
Hide. That's...
Why ID? Why does ID? Fuck! This...
I found... That...
it's not the patience. I never know the final one.
That... Professor Gygax hurt you repeatedly, scarred your body and mind. You are not protecting Hell's Door. You are simply afraid of the consequences were I to enter.
I
could tap your teeth out with a hammer until you choked on the blood and bits.
You could. But then you would live the rest of your life in fear of Professor Gygax. I can make that feeling go away.
How?
I can stop her. But the key, Heidi, the key to Hell's Door is critical to stopping Professor Gygax. And I think you know where it is.
Tell him!
But you said...
And now I say tell him!
The professor. She has a special key. Keeps it close and only brings it down when you people go through. Behind those closed doors, those people start to sing. Oh, they sing in so much pain.
Gygax. Of course. Thank you, Gerda. Heidi. I must leave.
Leave? You joke. Nobody leaves the Edelweiss. Now you will be with us forever!
Save. Watson could find it and send it downstairs. How to get Watson for help? No. Was a patient to create a diversion, but Napoleon Bonaparte. One in the last. And second, one more. There we go.
At last! You came to your senses.
My humble apologies, Emperor.
Spare me your groveling, Englishman.
Of course, you are right as ever, for you see, time is of the essence. The Royalists have risen again, and your darling Josephine needs you. Paris needs you.
Mon amour.
But the guards upstairs in reception stand in your way.
Ha! They will pose no problem for the likes of me. Merci, Englishman. When I return to Les Tuileries, I shall make you a general.
Oh, you are too kind, Emperor. Now go. Your freedom awaits.
I am coming, Josephine.
Psst. Watson. Over here.
Holmes? What are you doing here, and where did you get that outfit?
It is unimportant. I require your assistance.
What is happening, Holmes? I need an explanation.
It's quite simple. I created a distraction so that I could tell you something important, and in turn, I need you to acquire something important for me.
How can you call any of this charade simple?
Watson, we can discuss this later. Time is of the utmost importance. The kidnapped people may still be here. This is what I know so far.
What? You really found all this on your own?
Focus, Watson. I need you to find a key. It will be most unique. All the details are in my notes. Logic dictates that Gygax will keep it near her. Once acquired, you must get it to me. Perhaps the kitchen dumbwaiter could be of use.
Holmes, I can't do this. I'm no spy.
Yes, you can, Watson. You are unfailing.
So we're gonna play with Watson? It has to be.
Dr. Watson, visitors are not permitted back here.
I'm terribly sorry, Mr. Kuntz. After the war, my nerves, I fled all that commotion.
It is nothing. A patient attempted to escape. He will not get far. Now, if you would like to follow me.
Yeah, you play with Watson.
Blood in the water. Someone must have washed their hands here recently.
Jeez, and that much blood, Jesus
What have we
Christ.
got ourselves into, Holmes?
Okay, he doesn't have the Q, which makes sense.
The only reason to hang something this harrowing here would be to create another patient.
The hell is that?
Did a child make these?
Revolver.
Perhaps I should take this. For all I hope it won't be needed.
Taking a gun with us. Holy shit, the key is literally a round item about 2 inches in diameter with the image of an LOS flower.
Miss?
Too bad my parents had to leave so soon. I haven't seen them for months.
I hear them scratching. Don't you hear it?
No.
I want them to fly!
Give it to me. No, I don't want to. Why not?
Racy people.
A visitor? No, you shouldn't have come here.
Why not? I'm doing investigation.
Did you see my son? He's such a sweet boy.
I thought they will say something, but no.
I don't want to guard block B tonight.
Oh, beautiful open flowers, art I do me so, you call me. Patience poetry.
I'm struggling to remember something. It's something familiar. If only I could place it. I must think. Maybe if I write another poem, I will remember. Why does my mind play such tricks on me?
This area is off limits. A patient has escaped.
Oh no. Okay, so this is the kitchen that I need to put over there once I found it. She only sings. So that's the kitchen, I need to put it over there.
Ah, Dr. Watson. Just the man I wanted to see.
Professor, I'm surprised you're not trying to catch that escapee.
Please, my time is far too valuable. I hope Nurse Kuntz has been taking good care of you.
He has certainly kept me out of trouble.
Professor, it is time for your appointment with your next patient, Mr. Wolf.
Herr Wolf can wait until tomorrow. I wish to speak with Dr. Watson.
As you wish.
You still see patients yourself, even as the director of this entire facility?
Only the important ones. And yet I rarely get to pick the brain of a man like yourself. I think it is time we got to know each other, no?
I'm afraid there's not much to know. I'm just an average chap living a rather prosaic life these days.
Dr. Watson, those of us who pursue knowledge are anything but average. Now, who are you?
In truth, I want to be a writer. Yet I often struggle to put pen to paper, to write anything that doesn't seem dull or hackneyed. So when I read about the Black Edelweiss and your work on the healing of minds, I simply had to learn more.
I suppose my Edelweiss was always destined to attract other curious minds. But before we continue, I want you to understand one thing. A broken mind can never be truly healed.
Ah, I see. So, what exactly do you do here?
It is simple. If you cannot fix a person's nature, you must force them to forget it.
Surely there are other methods of treatment.
How naive. You remind me of a man I once knew, Professor Becker. But we do not speak of him anymore.
A colleague?
The former director here. One day he realized that Edelweiss had outgrown him and had to leave his post.
Is he trying to see if he can find the key?
Do you grow weary of me already, Doctor?
I was simply admiring your office, Professor. Apologies.
While I am pleased you appreciate its practicality and appearance, we were discussing bigger things. Was my conversation boring you?
No, not at all. I merely...
No, I understand full well. You're not seeking conversation.
What do you mean?
It is obvious. Your mind craves truth, but not in this form. You must witness a practical demonstration if you are to learn.
I'm certainly intrigued. Would that be possible?
Of course. I propose a journey between the jury of the human brain. You will not leave without being truly enlightened. Kuntz, take Dr. Watson back to the courtyard. Then tell the nurses to prepare the operation room, and the girl...
Oh, shit.
Yes,
Gerda?
Our preparations will take a little time. I will come for you soon, Doctor.
Holy shit. Why does Gigax care about Wolf? I need to go to move something over here. To get to know what hell it is. Or even if I have something. I probably don't even have anything in this. I don't think so. I don't think this that. So. Yeah, I don't have this one. I don't have the green one. How to lure? Not that yellow. I don't think these yellows will work then. No, these yellows won't work for this one. Yeah, I'm missing a yellow over here. Damn.
I hope everything is to your liking, Dr. Watson.
Okay, this is my room. Patient reports.
Photograph seems recent. A commemorative photo album. Been a while
Probably
since
this
I've
can
been in
work.
one of these. Good lord, that's a lot of records.
Doesn't look like there's nothing else. This is from space.
I hope you're finding your room comfortable, Dr. Watson.
Okay, we cannot go this way. Doesn't look like there's anything else.
When people shout, all I want to do is find a dark corner and hide. I can't bear it.
One of the patients there whispers to me all the time. He tells me such horrible things.
You are Mr. Wolf, am I right?
Oh, hello. Who might you be?
My name is Dr. John Watson. I wanted to talk with you, if you didn't mind.
Ah, doctor. I don't suppose you could help. I seem to have forgotten where I am.
We're in the Black Edelweiss, Mr. Wolf. It's an asylum in Switzerland, and you are one of its most important patients.
But why am I here?
That's what I was about to
You
ask
already got
you.
fucked up in the
I
end.
can't remember. Sorry, I can't remember anything.
It's all right, you don't need to push. Try to relax. Let the thoughts come and go. Now, what comes to mind? Mr. Wolf?
Oh, hello. Who might you be?
We just went over this.
I'm sorry, but I don't think we've met.
We were just discussing this facility, the Black Edelweiss Asylum, and why you are here.
That name does sound familiar.
Holmes, the things I do for you.
Excuse me, who are you? And who's this Holmes fellow?
I am Dr. Watson, and Holmes is, well, you could call him my imaginary friend. That's just a little joke, don't mind me.
But why am I here, Doctor? Am I sick?
I'm sure I can take a look.
Oh, observe. Well, I already know it's something about the ad. There we go. One side is paralyzed. Faded with age. Possible abuse of medicine. Heal untreatment disorder. Heal due to treatment.
Dear Lord, what did Gygax do to you?
Excuse me, who are you?
Oh, never mind.
See, because when it appears that thing over here means that you have something that you can do. No, it's not this. It has to be something. Old photo? It has to be one of these. Yeah, there we go. Wolf is farm direct of Blake. We already knew that. We already knew that. Well, who's Becker to start Gygax?
Hello again. You won't remember me, but we've met before. I am Dr. John Watson, and you are Professor Becker. You were the previous director of this facility, the Black Edelweiss.
Professor, really? Actually, that name does sound familiar. Wait. Let me write it down. I try to recall memories through writing, but they always feel just out of reach.
As a matter of fact, I have more for you to jot down.
Oh, yes. Yes, please, anything.
Professor Gygax did this to you. She made you forget everything, even who you are. But we will play a trick on her. We will write a letter so that she learns her lesson. Put down what I dictate. Dear Professor Gygax, your vile work has ruined countless lives through needless suffering. Your methods serve nothing but to show your own sick emotional state. You are not, as you so claimed, the future of the Edelweiss, and you never were. And by the time you make it to my cell, the police will already know the truth of how you came to be director of this asylum. Signed, Professor Becker.
There. It's done. Now, hold on a minute.
Who are you?
Who are you?
My name is John Watson. I'm a doctor from London, a veteran of Afghanistan, and I wish to be a writer, though deep down I fear I lack the talent. And presently I'm risking my life to help my brilliant detective flatmate in the pursuit of a cult of kidnappers, even as I fear it may destroy him. I'm tired and hungry, and I have not had a good bath in weeks, and yet despite it all, I feel alive. Any more questions?
Good heavens, sir. You're as mad as they come.
Okay, I think... But now I need to deliver to who?
One of the
There
patients
we go.
asked me to deliver this note. It's for Professor Gygax.
Thank you, Doctor. Leave it with me.
How the hell you get the fucking key then? because they need to go to that room and I need to enter.
Kunz, with me.
Nothing special about this.
Hell, is this supposed to be a knife?
Close, but I don't think this is the key. This is too small to be what Holmes asked for.
A letter. Oh, another drawer. How could it be? It's not that. Ah.
An Edelweiss relief about 2 inches in diameter. This must be what Holmes was after.
It was that one, okay. To the kitchen. Is this the kitchen? No. The kitchen must be this one then.
Oh, hello. Who might you be?
No.
Don't try to fool me, Becker. I saw your letter written by your own hand.
That name does sound familiar. Is it mine?
There we go. Send the special key. Why is he going carefully? There's no body in there. The fuck is this place? Broken tooth, light color enamel.
Tooth of an adult male, likely lost in a beating. Only a couple of days old.
Chains, okay. Steel chain, worn.
The inside of the cuff is worn. It's been used often.
Holy shit.
A wax cylinder. There is something recorded on it. The writing is mostly gone. Phonetic symbols, perhaps.
Okay, you cannot do nothing on that one. Oh, they are saying that in Cthulhu. Notebook of Professor Gygax.
Looks as if it's been recently used.
Jesus. Shiny key. Brain? No. Face of a dude? No. The bank has the gems. My master has ordered me to send them for shipment of chosen ones. The first shipment of the chosen ones. What the fuck?
A very professional brain dissection.
Of a brain, of a brain, of a bird. What the fuck?
Dynamo machine. Provides electrical stimulation for the person in the chair.
What the hell am I here to find? Aha.
Full grain leather straps. Impossible to escape.
Holy shit, let's scroll down even. There was another door.
Oh, the smell. Judging by the remnants of blood and flesh, these instruments were used for dismemberment.
No shit.
Dear God, is that body parts? Utterly inhuman.
What up, an asylum? Thank God I didn't skip this part over here. This looks like an elevator, but there is no button.
Get out of my head!
Your iron fist is devoid of soul. Find reverence for the one that trembled.
Great Lord!
Lift your surrender your soul and become a servant.
What the fuck?
Please! No more! Stop it! Watson! John! Somebody!
Wretched mortal, do not fear what is to come. Let him rupture our world anew. Awaken! And let the world
What the
behold!
Because we are like the chosen one, right? That's what we are supposed to be.
The light of the abyss is the light from the abyss. Get out of my head!
Oh shit, the elevator is coming, okay.
A hydraulic elevator? How ingenious. Watson?
Holmes?
What are you still doing here?
Still? I was trying to find more information. Did you think I was just going to sit in my room twiddling my thumbs?
I only asked you to find the key. I had everything else under control.
Says the man who looks like he saw a ghost.
I'm fine, Watson.
You're hardly fine. You reek of congealed blood and chemicals. What did you see down there?
Never mind me. Where's Gygax?
I'm afraid she's over there. I found her like that when I
Holy
on my
shit.
word.
What? She was our biggest lead.
Yet another wrinkle in our investigation. What do we do now, Holmes?
Hush. Let me think.
Who the hell killed her? Huh. Oh, the doll!
Heidi, how did she
Gerda?
end up here?
Yeah, because a jacket.
The patients here wear the same robes. The pencil is buried deep all the way to the brain. Instant death. No traces of blood on her clothes. Must have got on her white overcoat.
We'd better inform the local police about this.
You're right, Watson. But first, we need to determine where our case goes next.
Alright, 3 greens. Hey, Jesus Christ. Alright, the New Orleans will be, so it has to be these. These? There we go. New Orleans into USA. US and A.
We've got what we needed, Watson. This conspiracy reaches further than we thought. I don't suppose you've ever been to New Orleans?
You are joking.
I seldom do. Let's go. There's no time to waste.
Okay, so we go to United States. We go to New Orleans.
Nothing in this world that cannot be explained with logic and reason. Nothing in this world.
Holmes?
Hmm?
You seem troubled.
I'm not troubled, Watson. I am preoccupied.
That place was awful. Inhumane. It would be natural to experience some feelings of shock or fear.
Men reduced to gibbering imbeciles, numb beyond recognition, powerless to help themselves. When a doctor does go wrong, they are the first of criminals. They have the nerve and they have the knowledge.
That woman did not deserve the title. Such casual cruelty for such selfish aims.
I knew another man like that once. He treated my mother, perhaps even killed her, depending on who you ask.
My sincere condolences.
In the end, she was just a shadow of herself. The outline of the person I recognized, but lacking all else. She was pushed until she cracked. Should you see me cracking, John, I must ask you to intervene.
Nothing compels us to pursue this matter further, Sherlock. We can return to London, report what we have discovered. Let more capable hands take over.
Alas, there are no such hands. Were we to abandon our quest now, I fear no other would succeed in our stead.
We know nothing of what awaits, what dangers lurk in the darkness.
Nonsense. We draw nearer to New Orleans with every passing minute, and thus closer to the answers we seek. Those answers, for all their perversity and improbability, will, nevertheless, be the work of men. And that is a work I have studied well.
So be it.
I know you to be a diligent author, but if I may make one request. Kindly omit my mother and her suffering from your tale.
Of course.
Thank you, John.
Alright, so what is gonna be called Chapter 4? Right, it has to be Chapter 4. Yeah, there we go. The Outsiders. Because we are from England? What the fuck?
Ah, Holmes. After our trip to nippy Switzerland, I can certainly use some of this New World heat.
Do not get carried away, Watson. What we could certainly use are answers to my questions.
I know, but you look exhausted. Why didn't we find the hotel first?
We shall rest when our investigation is over, and not a moment sooner. I shall ask you to handle our bags while I search for the bank.
As you wish. Oi! Stop it, you! Our luggage!
Oh, they are destroying
Lord,
everything.
What have you done?
Wait, there is something. Who is the jeweler seller A? How the hell do I have something? No.
That's my stuff.
I'm sorry, mister. It was an accident. It's fine, it's fine. I'll just put everything back. Where are the socks?
Do you know anything about this?
Oh, I know this. Yeah, let me help you.
The bank can be found on the street up from the port on the left side of the Arrow Master Building opposite Chinatown.
Do you know anything about this?
It isn't possible for me to help you. I'm sorry.
May I ask you something?
Oh, I'm sorry, but that's beyond my knowledge.
Well, we already know where it is. So. Yeah, like that you can't talk anymore. Also, if you don't have anything pinned, you cannot talk about that.
Where you at, gentlemen? Here to enjoy yourselves?
Probably that lady will be something in this chapter. Probably gonna need to go to the salon.
Yeah.
The dog! Ooh, big train. Arbor Master's office. The banking house of Grey will be hosting a closed auction of black opals. The bank doesn't disclose search. Okay. Look for missing Santao.
Our ship leaves tomorrow morning. No room for sightseeing then. Black opals being auctioned at the banking house of E.W. Gray. More people missing here, too.
A lot of people missing. Missing person. See, yeah, I think if it doesn't have nothing in top means you cannot ask people, right? Alright, so hope you can enjoy some gameplay of Sherlock Holmes The Awaken. If you like this type of games, you know, detective, search for clues. You can say puzzle, right? You can say something like that because it's not really puzzle, but you can say something like that. You can buy it on GOG, Steam, consoles, I think Xbox and PlayStation. I think it's both of that. I don't know if it came out on Switch or not, but like you can buy it in there, it's already available. So like if you like this type of games, then it's gonna be a great game for you. If you don't like this type of games that you need, you know, to put these things in evidence to be able to talk to people for them to give you clues, you know, if you don't like to go and search things, and if you in case you miss something, you need to search where the hell you miss. Do a little bit of backtrack. It's not that much. It's a little bit. Then probably you can skip, but overall it's like it's a cool game. Just it's another story about, you know, about Sherlock that needs to investigate this case. You know, it's always cool. It involves Cthulhu again. So yeah, so hope you guys enjoyed and see you guys next time.